It's time to get the scoop on Fighting Tiger football. This is Inside Ironton Football on News Talk 106.7 WIRO, The Eagle. Now, let's get to Buffalo Wild Wings with Jason Philyaw and the head coach of the Ironton Fighting Tigers, Trevon Pendleton, on Inside Ironton Football.
Well, it's week 9 of the football season and 2 games remaining until the playoffs. Ironton with a big win over Fairland over the weekend. Gallia Academy straight ahead this week. And we're going to get to all that here on Inside Ironton Football, News Talk 106.7 WIRO, The Eagle, and on Kool TV. I'm Jason Philyaw, joined by Emmett Keys, the head coach of the defensive backs, I guess, if you want to call it that, DB coach at Ironton. And we're going to talk with him about his coaching style and what he does with the DBs. And, I mean, he's had some talented guys back there over the last few years, and we'll talk about that. We'll talk about the win over Fairland. We'll preview Gallia Academy this week. We've got our Senior Student Athlete of the Week, and we're going to have a double dip of Senior Student Athlete of the Week. We've got Lexi McCall this week, and Lily Lewis was the recipient a couple weeks ago. We'll bring her on as well. We've got the Play of the Week brought to you by Fine Tune Detailing, and we just got a lot of stuff to get to today. And, you know, it's a big show when Big City Tim Thomas is here sitting outside with Kevin McCown, and they're our audience here tonight, so we appreciate them. All right, so let's get to it. Coach, welcome to the show. Thanks for coming up here tonight. Let's talk about you and coaching these DBs, man. The last few years, you've had some dogs back there.
Oh, yes, sir. I've been blessed to have a great number of kids the last few years, and starting about 3 or 4 years ago, having C.J. Martin, who's at Army now, and Landon Wilson and Ty Perkins, then going on from that with Josh last year and Sean, and now I'm blessed with Caden and Bryson and Ashton and Maddox and Baker. So just trying to keep tweaking it along and working our mold with what they're comfortable with and what they're loving and making them plays faster. So been blessed and very fortunate to have a good group of kids so far.
You were a DB too,
yes,
right?
sir.
At KCU.
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
What play stands out to you? Interception?
Yes, sir.
94?
Yeah,
94 yards?
I like your history. Yes, sir. So I love everything about it and helping the kids coming into their own self. Yes, sir.
What's the style that you coach and you bring? I mean, is it like just aggression at 110 miles an hour and nonstop?
Yes, sir, because at the end of the day, every cover four can be, it can just be bland, but it depends on what you bring to it. So just putting the kids in a situation or that technique or what makes them play faster. My uncle always told me just whatever style and whatever position you can make them play faster at certain angles, that's what's going to put you as far to already be on top of the plays. So I just try to make that tweak to make them play as aggressive, like you said, but always to make plays every single rep, and that's key with playing on the backside.
Your uncle, Curtis,
yes, sir.
Right?
Yes, sir.
Played at Marshall,
yes.
And, man, how much did you learn from him?
Man, I studied
him all the time.
Did
you play like him?
No, because he was a hitter. I was just a ball hawk. So he would say I wouldn't want to touch nobody, but like we both can make plays different ways. That's what I always said.
Yeah. What's it like? I mean, you had a guy like Josh Johnson who did they complete a pass his side at all last year?
Not that many times, unless they.
I don't know that they
even
even threw his
No,
way.
I don't think so. He took the side away, which when you're elite like that, you have that much respect, and they fear you every single time.
So, in comparison, you got a guy like that who is just, he's a baller,
yes,
shutdown corner, if you want to call it that. And now you got a guy who's sitting right over there who will join us a little bit later on the show, Ashton Lane, who's coming out for the first time in a while, and you kind of get a chance to mold him to how you want him to play. What's the big difference there with those two?
Well, I think at the beginning, Josh was basically the same thing as Ashton. He was didn't want to mess up as much, and like all the small things, he was the same way. But like Ashton becoming himself, he hasn't gave up a touchdown as far as either this year. As a 7-8 game we're in, he hasn't gave up anything. I don't think he gave up a deep ball over 10 yards, and it's going all the way back since we had our first scrimmage against Anderson. So him and Josh basically was on the same pace, which I love how long their length is, and they can be physical at the line and stuff like that. So very similarities. As long as he can get stronger, the way Josh was dedicated to knowing that, okay, well, I'm really not that far away from being at a high level and really competing at the highest level there can be. So they're on the same pace with he's on the same pace as what Josh became, and I think he can get there probably as fast as him and can be just as elite.
Back-to-back weeks with interceptions, so
yes,
we're
sir.
seeing the improvement week
yes,
by
sir.
week with him. I mean, again, a young guy who hasn't come out and played in a while, and you can see that improvement
Yes, sir.
week by week.
Yes, sir.
Other guys in the secondary, and you touched on them. I mean, a guy like Bryson Mullins, who stepped in last, and he's here tonight as well, who stepped up last year and had 5 interceptions returned for touchdowns. And, I mean, as a DB coach, you got to be loving that.
Oh,
and you Caden and Braden Baker in there as well. Tyson Harvey kind of fills
Yes,
the
sir.
void a little bit.
Absolutely.
He's not that big, but he'll hit you.
Oh, yes, sir.
So, all those guys, what's it like coaching those guys?
No, well, for one, starting with Bryson, I just love everything that comes with him. Just because, like, I can see myself in him and everything he does, just wanting to be there, and wanting to learn, and wanting to lead the others, and also at the end of the day, want to be in every position. Because I can never be mad at that. If you want to put yourself in and make inside the play, or even if it's the tackle, or if it's a pass breakup or whatever, just seeing how much dedicated he is to doing whatever it takes every single play to get off the field for and get the ball back to offense. You can always celebrate that. So just knowing how much he worked, and him and Caden haven't, since we moved Caden to safety last year, he hasn't gave up a long pass, a explosive pass over 20 yards over him since probably 13 games now. So him knowing everything he dialed in at quarterback, it's the same thing as at safety. So just him being a great athlete and great leader and leading by the example. And like you said, like Baker's been tough-nosed and bringing all that that leadership and that seniorness, what we need with all of their group, because all of them are juniors. Mm-hmm. So when Baker and Maddox leave, and Bryce and them can just take over. So just stacking it on, just knowing that Josh and them left it, and Baker and Maddox and them are leaving, and Bryce and them, I just love that culture of that. So everybody just bringing a different wave or how they're leading. And like you said, Tyson brings everything with him. He's just one of those kids you can plug anywhere, which you love that about it, because you need some of those. You just know that when he get in, he knows exactly what he's doing, and he's gonna do everything to a T. And Maddox does everything as well. So he's a great athlete, and you're going to see more of him now in these couple of weeks when things get really getting tight.
Yeah. All right. Well, good deal. You got some great athletes back there, and, of course, Coach coaches them up right there. Big win last week over Fairland. We're going to get to that, and we'll talk about this win over Fairland. And this game recap is brought to you by Tackett's Body Shop in Ironton. 70-13 final score. And I thought it was pretty interesting. Every drive in the first half, Coach, started either at midfield or in Fairland territory. I mean, that makes it makes it easy. And, yes, of course, the defense doing its job to make something like that happen.
Yes,
right?
sir. Absolutely.
It's top to bottom. It's the guys in the back, the guys up front, and kind of shutting them down. We do have some highlights we'll kind of get to here and look at some of these. Of course, we're looking on offense. You don't want to see offense, right? You want to see some defensive guys, right? But some big pass plays. And defense and special teams are huge. And here we see, again, some more of the hard-hitting defense.
Yes, sir.
We've got Mason Wheeler with the scoop and score coming up in just a moment. But there's another special teams play with Caden Edwards returning it for a touchdown. I thought it was interesting that it was a game where Ironton scored touchdowns on a punt return, scoop and score, punt block return, fumble recovery on a fumbled kickoff. I mean, that's insane.
Yes,
and
sir.
last year, defense, here's that Mason Wheeler scoop and score.
I love it.
Yeah. Last year, defense and special teams combined scored 14 touchdowns, which is crazy.
Yeah, that's insane.
And there's the pick from Ashton and
fighting to the end.
Yeah,
always in a great position. I love that.
A stride for stride. And,
yes, sir.
And Zane, always a hard runner. Zane had a big game.
Yes, sir.
As well. He ran for 64 yards and a couple of touchdowns. Just 7 carries for him. Of course, it was out of hand early.
Yes, sir.
49-13 or 49-7. We see the score here, and then the kickoff that they fumbled. And Ashton, it was hard to see because I think you had about 5 guys down there that were trying to fight for the ball.
Look at all our numbers and look at their numbers. Like,
there's no one within 5 yards except the returner.
Exactly. We got guys fighting over the ball in the end zone. That's crazy. I love that part.
Yeah, and we've talked about this week, and there's Easton Cottle, just his speed
yes,
as a freshman is insane.
Yes.
We've talked about this so much over the weeks about the special teams play and guys wanting to be on that special teams unit and make plays.
Yes, sir.
And when you got guys or got teams that start from the 20-yard line and in, and we see that week after week. Mm-hmm. Our guys coming, what can I do? I want to be on this special teams unit.
Yes, sir, because at the end of the day, like, even the younger guys, like 9, 10 graders, they understand that, like, we always preach to them, how you practice is going to show us if you want to play in a game, if you want to play on defense and offense. But at the end of the day, you got to know the steps. You got to practice that way. Then you got to get on special teams and play hard and show us you're so relentless. Like we have this kid, Aiden Justice. He's so relentless through practice. Then he get on special teams. Then he get on JV games. So it's like those guys, like next year, we won't be surprised when they're already right there. When y'all be like, oh, is he a sophomore or is he no? Because they showed that they want to do anything for the team. And that's just pointing out one guy, but we have so many that willing to do whatever to win the championship and help us be great as a whole.
And that helps them get better because, a lot of coaches will say, well, you earn your way on special teams first, and then you earn your way onto the field. And those guys have done just that. I mean, it's like every kickoff. And David Fields does a tremendous job, a lot of touchbacks. But when they're not touchbacks, they're on the sideline and everybody's down there.
Yes.
And we see Bryson and Aiden Justice and Tyson Harvey and all these guys down there making hits on guys. And I tell you, I know everybody loves offense and you love defense. I love special teams. I do, man, because that's a huge part of the game.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And if you don't have it, like you say, if you don't have a kicker, now you got to go for two. Then if you can't punt, now you don't know if you're going to flip the field. Flip the field. So all of that is key, but helping if the offense or the defense at the end of the day, because then if not, you just playing one-sided of whatever the offense or defense. If not, you want to be in three phases at the end of the day. That's going to put you over there and set yourself up for a long run.
I know you're proud of the way the defense has played, especially the last 2 weeks. Uniontown had minus 25 yards of total offense. Fairland had 175, but I think most of that came on two passes.
Yes, sir.
172 yards passing, only 3 yards rushing.
Yeah, I love
You're not running against that unit.
No, sir. Yes, sir. They've been tightened up, and at the end of the day, we're getting better at the right time and to sharpen everything because, like you said, a couple of us on the junk play where they hit us on a great time and play with that. We was in cover 2, I think, and they hit the running back down the middle. We still should be on it, but it was a great time for them. So shake their hands to them. But the last drive, they got 60, 70 yards on when we had our younger guys in. So at the end of the day, we can live with that, knowing that we're holding them down, trying to get the ball back to offense to score as many points as we can. Yes, sir.
I talked to Jackson Lavender's dad the other day, and he was talking about Jackson on that pass play. He said, what happened? He said, I got caught peeking in the backfield.
Yeah, he did.
I mean, that's all right.
Yeah.
That's how you learn,
yes,
right?
Sir,
He's
absolutely.
a freshman, so
yes,
still out there playing. Some numbers from that game. Ironton, 355 yards of total offense, 169 passing, 186 rushing. Caden Edwards, 11 for 13 for 160 and 3 touchdowns. Easton Cottle, 3 carries, 84 yards and a score. Braden Baker, 4 catches, 66 yards and a score. 3 different players had receiving touchdowns for Ironton in that game. Most points scored in the series. First time Ironton has hit 70 points in a game since a 71-0 win over Coal Grove in 2020. And, of course, Ashton Lane had his second pick. He got a touchdown. And there was a situation in the game where their punter got hit, Ford Rickard, and he was down for 15 minutes. A scary situation.
Yeah,
what did you guys do during that time? And then, you're down that long, you got to get warmed up
yes,
again,
sir.
right?
Well, first of all, we brought everybody over just to keep them calm and make sure the kid was good because we didn't want everybody overreacting and stuff like that. But when they told us during that period that he was able to move, so once they told us that, then we had to get the kids back going because at the end of the day, well, we all know the end of the second half of the first 4 minutes and going into a third quarter after halftime, them first 4 minutes are crucial. Mm-hmm. They can flip a game on how you having the momentum. So we just making sure that we still finish this half how we started the whole game. So we just got them refocused to finish the game on a good note. But at the end of the day, before that, we knew that the kid was down and out. But when they told us that he was able to move, then we started getting him back to going. But at first, we were just sitting there to ourselves, hoping that, and praying that the best thing would happen. And thank God that he was able to move and get going. And we hope everything's still going good for him.
Yeah. Somebody told me that he was just going to be out one game,
okay.
which is amazing.
Yes, sir.
The way that hit was just brutal.
Yes.
And when he was down for that long, it's a scary situation.
Yes, sir.
I think it was great to see, too, during that time, and 15, 20 minutes, something like that, Tigers got together and took a knee and prayed. And, I love seeing that week after week. And you guys do that after each game with the opponent, and I love that. 70-13 final score. Ironton beats Fairland, and the Tigers still just one loss in the season. 2 weeks to go here in the regular season. That look back, the Ironton-Fairland game is brought to you by Tackett's Body Shop in Ironton. All right, we've got more to come here on Inside Ironton Football. When we come back, we're going to talk to some of the players. We've got John Weaver, we've got Bryson Mullins, we've got Ashton Lane. We'll bring Coach back a little bit later, and we'll talk about Gallia Academy, take a look ahead to the Blue Devils. We've also got our Screen Doctor senior student athletes Athlete of the Week, and we have two. We'll have Lily Lewis on, who was a recipient a couple of weeks ago. Lexi McCall is a recipient this week. So we've got all that still to come. Come on up and join us at Buffalo Wild Wings. We're here until 8 o'clock tonight on Inside Ironton Football. So we'll be back after this timeout on News Talk 106.7 WIRO, the Eagle, and Kool TV.
We are there for you, to care for you at the health plan.
The health plan is still growing, giving you a large network of doctors, friendly and helpful customer service representatives, and competitive, flexible pricing plans that meet your needs. Log on to healthplan.org for more information.
We are there for you, to care for you at the health plan. We are here for you.
When a customer calls, emails, or messages, every second matters. If you're not first to respond, someone else will be. Action AI and Automation helps local businesses follow up faster, answer every call, and books more appointments automatically. We're a local business platform built for local businesses. Never miss an opportunity. Get your free Speed Delete playbook now at actionaisystems.com/football. That's actionaisystems.com/football.
Big news. Football is back, and so is Pick 6 from $19.99 at Buffalo Wild Wings. This is the ultimate meal for two, with 2 entrees, 2 sides, and 2 drinks. Pick between boneless wings and any of the 26 sauces and seasonings, spicy sauced or grilled crispy chicken dippers, and hand-smashed, double-stacked, all-American cheeseburgers with sides and fries, tots, and potato wedges. Pick 6 meal for 2 at participating locations for a limited time. Pricing may vary by region. See service for details. Tax fees extra. Not valid with other discounts or offers.
The moments, the images, the memories. They say a picture's worth 1,000 words. With Randall Crank Photography, you'll have a lifetime of conversation. Randall Crank Photography captures those images on the field, on the court, and in any setting. Whether it's senior portraits, sports or action shots, highlight and hype videos, or team shots. Randall Crank Photography gives you the shots you'll love and cherish. Call and schedule your session today, 740-237-7796, or connect on social media at Randall Crank Photography.
When you're looking for the deal that's right for you, and you want the best quality and service too, I'm gonna tell you about the place that you should try, and this will be the only place where you buy.
Looking for affordable auto insurance coverage? Sheer Mountain Insurance has the deals that are right for you. We can insure all cars and all drivers regardless of age or driving record. That's Sheer Mountain Insurance. Call 740-532-8755 and get your online quote today at sheermountain.com.
Your college experience should be built just for you, supporting everything you value most. That's why Ohio University delivers the high-quality education we're known for right here on our southern campus. Whether you're a full-time student or working full-time, Ohio's affordable, flexible degrees are always in demand in our community and can take you anywhere. Earn a degree in your own backyard on your own terms and move your career and your community forever forward. Learn more at ohio.edu/southern.
Since 1891, the Ironton Elks Lodge number 177 has proudly served our community, supporting youth, student athletes, and education. From the most valuable student scholarship and annual essay contest to youth sports sponsorships, the Elks are dedicated to making a difference. The Ironton Elks Lodge 177 salutes the Ironton Fighting Tigers as they defend their state football championships. Go Big Eye!
This football season, there's no better place to fuel up before the game or celebrate a Fighting Tiger win than Patties and Pints in downtown Ironton. From gourmet burgers to crisp wings and ice-cold drafts, Patties and Pints brings big flavor and hometown pride together under one roof. Bring your team, bring your appetite, and bring your Tiger spirit. Check out the menu and game day specials at pattiesandpints.com. Patties and Pints, where Ironton eat, drink, and cheers.
This is Inside Ironton Football on News Talk 106.7 WIRO, the Eagle. There are big plays every week, but this one stands out as our Play of the Week, presented by Fine Tune Detailing on News Talk 106.7 WIRO.
Burcham again from the shotgun on 3rd down and 8. Ironton showing blitz. Here they come with it. Burcham lobs one down the near side. The pass is going to be tipped high and then intercepted by Ashton Lane. How about that? Ball was tipped up by Aiden Trimble, and Ashton Lane just running stride for stride. Grabbed that bat. I want to call it a basketball because it was like a tip A rebound off the glass, but he grabbed it. Interception, his second of the season. Back-to-back weeks for the pick from Ashton Lane.
Such a perfect job of Ashton Lane staring into the eyes of the receiver as he runs downfield. And when the hands went up, his hands went up, and he was able to deflect it into his.
That is our play of the week, presented by Fine Tune Detailing in Ironton, 619 North 6th Street. Call Matt Carter. Get your car detailed. The cooler weather, let him take care of it. He does a great job. And you give him a call at 740-237-2956. And the play of the week recipient is right here. It's Ashton Lane. And Coach K calls him the entrepreneur. You like that nickname?
Yeah, I like it.
All right. So Ashton, cornerback, we just saw the interception, back-to-back weeks with an interception, and, of course, the fumble recovery for a touchdown. But this is your first year back out playing football. Had you played when you were younger?
I played kind of 8th grade. Didn't really take it serious. 8th and 7th, that's the last time. But I was at DN when I was playing, so kind of feels different.
Yeah, because basketball was your thing.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, that's your game.
Yeah.
Tremendous basketball player. But how much do you think you've grown, coming back and playing here this year?
I think I've grown a lot. Still learning things, and just got to keep getting better every day.
What's Coach Keys taught you the most?
Just staying patient with them at the line, and like I take it as basketball, don't open up so early at the line. That's what he's been trying to teach me lately, and I just working on that a lot.
Are you more of a a press coverage guy? Are you
press,
more? Are you? You like doing that?
Yep.
And I know not many people are going to outrun you. Your long stride, you run right with them. And take me through that interception, which we just saw. You were right there with him. He tipped the ball up. Did you think he was going to catch it at the time, or what was going on?
I was locked in on him, and once I seen his hands go up, I just kind of swiped my hand and prayed it went up and got the pick.
It did. You got that interception and back-to-back weeks with an interception. You didn't play last year, but you're seeing guys you watch every week, right? I mean, you were there watching the games, and you saw guys like Josh Johnson at corner and different guys. And when you came back out, was it kind of I want to play like him, I want to be like him?
Yeah, I try to watch some old games of him playing and just try to be like that and just do what he did.
And nobody completed a pass against him, and that's kind of what you want to do, right?
Yes, sir.
You like teams that run the ball more or throw more?
I like him running.
Well, why is that? Because you get to make tackles?
Yeah.
Okay. Or you don't – they're not going to throw toward your way anyway. But you guys knocked off Fairland last week, and you got a fumble recovery in the end zone for a touchdown. Now, when we saw the highlights just a moment ago, that recovery – they had the return guy back there, and he was out of the picture. There were about 5 or 6 black jerseys fighting for the football in the end zone. And we kind of waited, and you came out with the football. But I know there's a lot more that goes on in that pile with 6 guys on you. So who was fighting you the most to get that football and get the touchdown?
I got to say it was Landon Thomas because he was right there. I remember looking at him and talking to him. I was like, nah, this is mine. Then me and him was just down there fighting for it, and I just – took it from me.
First touchdown.
Yeah.
Right? How'd it feel?
Yeah, it felt good.
You like playing on special teams? I talked with Coach Keys, and we talked about this throughout the weeks. Everybody wants to be on that special teams because you guys are so dominant in that. Do you like, your part and your role in that?
Yeah, I like just running down there full speed, getting ready to hit somebody, and just ready to make a play.
Yep, and you've made those this year. Have you had a chance to look at Gallia on film, see what they're all about?
I watched them a little bit in class today, and they got quarterback a little fast, and I ain't really see anything in them receivers I'm worried about. I ain't, no disrespect. But
I got you. You watched them. I hope it was a class where you were allowed to watch. Right? I don't want to get you in trouble here on the show, but so you watch them, and it's just been a fun year, I think, for you.
Yeah.
For you, right? Just learning a lot and growing and having fun with your DB room, and what's that group like? You and Braden and Caden and
it's pretty fun. They're still teaching me some things, and I'm learning from them still, and they just been doing a good job teaching me a lot of things, and Yeah.
Do you think this is something you want to continue and pursue?
Yeah.
Or, I mean, because basketball, like we said, basketball is your game, right?
Yeah.
So,
I'm going to try to do both, like go to both,
yeah,
do my thing in both.
that's all right. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
He is Ashton Lane, defensive back for Ironton. Now, every week on the show, we do this thing called Pick Six, where we ask 6 questions, and they're unusual, weird questions, and you just have to come up with your best answer. Okay? All right. So these are good. All right, here we go. First question: what was your favorite theme day of homecoming week?
Oh, I gotta say Adam Sandler's day because where we get to wear our long shorts.
Did you do the white lies thing?
Oh nah.
No, you didn't do that. Okay, I saw some good shirts on that. What's the hardest hit you've ever taken on the football field?
Oh, it might be in practice when I forgot who it was. They ran a screenplay and a lineman came and just blindsided me, and that thing hurt.
You don't remember who it was, though,
No.
right? Okay.
Might have been Carson Acres.
Oh, man. Well, the A train will hit you.
Yeah.
I know that. Top 3 video games of all time.
Oh. Back then, like,
No, just all time. Whatever you
Oh.
play. Top 3 video games.
of course, 2K.
Okay.
Okay. Got to give it to Prime Fortnite.
Okay.
And I'm going to say Call of Duty.
Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Okay. Nobody's going old school. Pac-Man, Donkey
Oh,
Kong.
nah.
That's mine. If a movie was made of your life, what genre would it be, and who would play you?
Oh,
Looking like an action, a comedy, a drama?
like a person? Like,
Or just like what genre would it be? Would it be a comedy film? Would it be an action film?
probably like both.
Okay, like an action comedy. That's what
Yeah.
Carter Bridges said. Now, who would play you?
Like a celebrity?
Yeah, like what actor would play you?
I don't know. I don't really know.
You know what Carter said?
Who?
Mark Wahlberg.
I don't know.
Okay, fair enough. All right, what's the fastest way to make you mad?
A lot. Just. Just saying like.
Asking
don't
me
really
these 6
know.
questions, right? All right. Last one. The moon landing, real or fake?
That's real.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You think?
Oh, yeah, it's real.
Okay. All right. I'm on the other side of that. But anyway. All right. Those are your 6. Ashton Lane, the entrepreneur, joining us here on Inside Ironton Football. Thanks, man. We appreciate it. We'll slide you out, and we'll get Bryson Mullins and John. Don't laugh at him because you guys got the same, different questions, but you got questions too. So we're going to get, yeah. Oh, yeah. You don't want to? Bryson Mullins and John Weaver are going to slide in here and join us on the show. Either way, you want to sit here? That's fine. Grab a seat. Bryson, John, put the headsets on and just have a little fun here on Inside Ironton Football. All right, guys, how's practice been since
Good.
Fairland?
It's been good. It's been fun.
Fun?
Yeah.
Why has it been fun?
The intensity.
Yeah.
We've moved up the speed of practice.
Yeah. 2 weeks left.
It's crazy.
Regular season. Couple of old foes, Gallia Academy and Portsmouth. Obviously, the focus is on Gallia Academy. What have you noticed about them? We'll just take you, Bryson, to start. From a defensive standpoint, you're looking at their offense. What do you see from them?
Their quarterback's pretty good. He's elusive. He's run. He's athletic. And then they have a receiver. He's decent. He's pretty good.
They've had like 3 or 4 different head coaches in the last 5 years, so continuity is kind of hard to keep up with that. But they played better this year, I think, than what people expected. John, when you're looking from them at a defensive side, what do you notice?
Backers, you gotta watch the backers because they start blitzing. You gotta watch, and they can't come through the gap. They're not that good, but
What do they have as far as size on the line?
Their O-line's pretty big, but overall they're not like that athletic and quick, so we can get through there pretty quick.
You guys have seen some big lines this year, right?
Yeah.
What's it been like for you stepping into that starting role on the offensive line?
It was a big change, but like overall it was fun at the start. Like I was nervous, like because I didn't know like some of the plays, but then I got to like learn them. And I got them.
That's never good when you don't know the plays.
Yeah. But then I got to like understand like how to run them and like how to go on my path and do it. So I made everything easier, like better.
What's something you learned from the guys, last year and this year that kind of helped you prepare for that starting role?
Like last year they really taught me how to like just focus and like last year they were like they didn't mess around last year. They were hard on us. Like on
Business.
scout team, yeah. Like scout team, they would not like go easy at all. Like they would go hard. Like they wouldn't show no mercy. They would make sure that we would go.
But that helps you, right?
Yeah.
When that toughens you up, I guess, as a young guy learning that way. Bryson, we talked with Ashton and Coach Keys about the defensive backs and how you guys have kind of molded together this year. How have you seen that bond kind of increase and grow with you and Caden and Ashton and Baker? And throw Tyson Harvey in there too.
Yeah, just everybody figuring out their roles. Everybody has different roles. Like me, I have to bump into the box a little bit, and then Caden's more of our free safety. I mean, everybody just figuring out like their identity this year.
You're more of you're probably in the top in tackling this year, right?
Yeah.
As far as numbers go. Last year it was interceptions, right?
Yeah.
So is that what you're talking about? Kind of adjusting in the role that way?
Yeah. Like this year when they run, most teams when they go with the two-back backfield, I have to drop down to a little bit of middle back or sometimes outside, and it rolls Caden over top, free safety.
Is that a big adjustment for you?
Not really, because the last 2 weeks of last season we started doing it, and it was the same thing because it was me and Caden back there anyways.
Yeah.
So it's just I've been doing it for a while, so
You're used to it. A veteran. You're a veteran, right?
Yeah.
All right. Take me through a practice week this week with 2 weeks to go. And I know a lot of coaches are kind of in that balance of, do we go hard because we're near the end of the season? We want to get these guys rest, but we got to keep them game ready too. But you're coming off a win where you just scored 70 points and, you're not playing the whole game, right? So is practice more intense maybe than games have been?
Mondays are always hard, and yesterday was hard. They didn't let up. We had a strong leg workout, and then we went outside and we do our step-ups, and then we have 40 dry blocks on the sled, and then we go through plays and 7-on-7. So it's just the same as it is all season.
Yeah, it doesn't change. No, you're all good that way. All right. Well, Gallia Academy, and then senior night at Tanks Memorial Stadium, and then that's it. Then the playoffs start. You guys know you've already locked up a playoff spot, so the job's not done yet, right? I mean, let's talk about that. And you're getting focused for the postseason, and that's what you guys build for. There's no conference to play for, right? No championship, so you're playing for that state title, right? So what's the mindset going into these last 2 weeks, John?
So like we don't take any like weeks off. Like no matter who the opponent is, we go 100%. Like it don't matter who we play. Like if we play, it don't matter. Like we just always go 100% every practice. Like it don't matter who we play. Like it don't matter if we're playing the best team or the worst team. We stay the same intensity. We just like to bring the intensity all practice, every practice.
That's the way it should be.
Yeah.
Right, and that's the only way you're going to get better. So, again, Friday night, Gallia Academy in Gallipolis. Y'all ready?
I'm ready. I'm always ready.
You got pick six. All right. Bryson, you want to go first?
Sure.
All right. Favorite pregame food?
This is weird, but Taco Bell. It usually messes with everybody, but I've ate Taco Bell before every game since the start of my sophomore year. Last year it was me and Sean. We'd go Taco Bell every game.
What do you get?
The $7 box, whatever it is.
Okay. Can't go wrong. Besides the tank, what's the best environment you've played in?
I like playing at Wheelersburg. I like playing there. It's just always fun. It's always packed.
Yeah, you're right, and they're loud. You like those jugs?
It does mess with you. It's hard to hear.
Yeah, I can't stand those things. Top 3 candy bars of all time.
Snickers, Payday, and 5th Avenue.
Solid. That's a solid list right there. What's the best football movie?
Longest Yard.
Who's the quietest player on the team?
Kylan Grace.
Okay. And this one will make you think a little bit. Would you rather be trapped in a mall for 24 hours with a silverback gorilla or 5 black mambas?
Gorilla.
All right, why?
Because if you know where that one's at, you ain't got to worry about anything else.
They're mean, though.
Yeah.
They'll mess you up.
But if you know where 4 of them are, one can be sneaking up on you.
That's true. That's a great point. All right, that's your 6. All right, John, you ready?
Yep.
Here we go. What's a food that you eat that makes everyone think you're crazy?
When I go like here, I get plain boneless wings. Plain.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, what, you don't like the sauces or just?
They're better plain.
Okay. To each his own. Toughest school subject?
I don't like reading. I'm like pretty good at math. I just don't like reading.
Okay. Top 3 superheroes?
Spider-Man, Iron Man, Captain America.
That's a good list. I like that. Would you rather be able to speak any language or be able to communicate with animals?
Communicate with animals.
I think we'd all like that.
Yeah.
What's a popular song you know all the words to?
Enchanted by Taylor Swift.
Sing it. I'm kidding. No, don't. Really?
I know. I don't know why. I just know.
Wow. Okay. Would you rather fight 1 horse-sized duck or 100 duck-sized horses?
Horse-sized duck.
Okay. You got a reason? Just
Just
one of them?
Just one of them.
Okay, that's fair enough.
We'll have to deal with all of them.
All right. All right. You guys did it. Thank you all so much. Good luck Friday night against Gallia Academy.
Thank you.
Appreciate you guys coming up and joining us here on Inside Ironton Football. Bryson Mullins and John Weaver joining us here on the program. All right, after the timeout, we've got our Screen Doctor Senior Student Athlete of the Week, and we will talk with Lexi McCall and Lily Lewis, and they'll join us. And then a little bit later, we will talk with Emmett Keys, the defensive back coach, and we'll preview Gallia Academy. After this timeout, here on News Talk 106.7 WIRO, The Eagle, and Kool TV.
When a customer calls, emails, or messages, every second matters. If you're not first to respond, someone else will be. Action AI and Automation helps local businesses follow up faster, answer every call, and books more appointments automatically. We're a local business platform built for local businesses. Never miss an opportunity. Get your free Speed Delete playbook now at actionaisystems.com/football. That's actionaisystems.com/football.
Everyone has a fave Wendy's Frosty flavor. And when you're choosing from chocolate or vanilla, it's not that hard. But now there's all new Frosty Swirls and Frosty Fusions. So try picking your fave from Oreo Brownie Fusion, Pop-Tarts Strawberry Fusion, Strawberry Swirl, Brownie Batter Swirl, Caramel Swirl, and Caramel Crunch Fusion. Not so easy now, huh? For a fresh way to Frosty, gotta be Wendy's. Open till midnight or later.
At participating U.S. Wendy's, hours may vary by location. Oreo is a trademark of Mondelez International Group. Pop-Tarts is a trademark of Kellogg North America Co., LLC. Used with permission.
The moments, the images, the memories. They say a picture's worth 1,000 words. With Randall Crank Photography, you'll have a lifetime of conversation. Randall Crank Photography captures those images on the field, on the court, and in any setting. Whether it's senior portraits, sports or action shots, highlight and hype videos, or team shots. Randall Crank Photography gives you the shots you'll love and cherish. Call and schedule your session today, 740-237-7796, or connect on social media at Randall Crank Photography.
When you're looking for the deal that's right for you, and you want the best quality and service too, I'm gonna tell you about the place that you should try, and this will be the only place where you buy.
For all your auto insurance needs, call Sheer Mountain Insurance. We work with many national insurance companies, and we give you choices. Plus, we're your local source for your homeowner's insurance coverage, too. Be sure to ask about our auto home discount packages available. Sheer Mountain Insurance. Call 740-532-8755.
It takes a great team to achieve mission success, and the Ironton Fighting Tigers know that teamwork makes all the difference. The mission at the Armory Smokehouse is to deliver the highest quality food and excellent customer customer service to every guest. That's done through teamwork, communications, and respect. There's been many courageous men and women who have walked these very floors and have used the same philosophy while defending our freedom and country. The Armory Smokehouse, 920 Vernon Street, Ironton.
Your college experience should be built just for you, supporting everything you value most. That's why Ohio University delivers the high-quality education we're known for right here on our southern campus. Whether you're a full-time student or working full-time, Ohio's affordable, flexible degrees are always in demand in our community and can take you anywhere. Earn a degree in your own backyard on your own terms and move your career and your community forever forward. Learn more at ohio.edu/southern.
Since 1891, the Ironton Elks Lodge number 177 has proudly served our community, supporting youth, student athletes, and education. From the most valuable student scholarship and annual essay contest to youth sports sponsorships, the Elks are dedicated to making a difference. The Ironton Elks Lodge 177 salutes the Ironton Fighting Tigers as they defend their state football championships. Go Big Eye!
We are there for you, to care for you at the health plan.
The health plan is still growing, giving you a large network of doctors, friendly and helpful customer service representatives, and competitive, flexible pricing plans that meet your needs. Log on to healthplan.org for more information.
We are there for you, to care for you at the health plan. We are here for you.
This is Inside Ironton Football on News Talk 106.7 WIRO, The Eagle. Time now for Screen Doctor Senior Student Athlete of the Week, presented by Screen Doctors in South Point.
We're back on Inside Ironton Football on News Talk 106.7 WIRO, The Eagle, and Kool TV. We got a treat this week for the Screen Doctor Senior Student Athlete of the Week. We have two. One that wasn't here a couple weeks ago because of a volleyball game, and this week it's Lexi McCall. So, ladies, we appreciate you joining us here tonight on the show. Let's talk about volleyball season. You guys play tomorrow in the tournament, and tell us a little bit about what's going on.
Yeah, so we've got Southeastern tomorrow, and we've kind of had a rough season. We've had some ups, we've had some downs, but that's not going to stop us from coming out tomorrow and working hard. We believe we have a chance regardless of their record, their seeding. We're still going to work hard no matter what.
I agree. As well, I feel like when we play tougher teams, like with Southeastern's record being 13-7, kind of pushes us to play harder because we both have something we want to win at the end of the night tomorrow.
Yeah, and being the seniors, right?
Yes.
I mean, you want to go out playing well. And you guys have improved throughout the season, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we've seen that from the beginning to now. You guys feel like you've improved a lot this year?
Yes, definitely. And I feel like not even just this year, but every year we're gradually working towards raising that standard and just improving the program as a whole. Like, for instance, we got 2 wins over Portsmouth West this season.
Mm-hmm.
We haven't done that whole time I was in high school. So that's something I'm proud of that we've done. And I hope next year's seniors and the seniors after that can continue those efforts.
Yeah, that'll be good. And I think you just can continue to build on that.
Yes.
So we talked to Lily about your accomplishments a couple of weeks ago. Basketball this year. You're playing basketball again this year, right?
Yes,
That's
I
good. All right. Did she talk you into that? Or
She did.
Did she really?
First time since 5th grade.
Really?
Yeah.
So what was that conversation like? What did you just say? It's your senior year. Come on, get out and play.
That's a big part of it. I feel like as our senior year is closing in, I feel like all of our friends want to stay together in sports because it's been hard and sad realizing that volleyball is almost over.
Yeah.
And so with Camille coming back with basketball too and Lily too, even though it's her first year, I feel like she'll do fine.
Yeah. That
And I'm
wave of
excited.
nostalgia kind of hits you
Yes.
senior year. You're ready to do anything.
No doubt, no doubt. Volleyball OVC honorable mention, your junior year, 3-year varsity plaque at IHS, 4.0 GPA, a bunch of different clubs. Child Welfare Club, Academic Excellence Award, National Honor Society, Math Honorary, History Honorary, so on and so forth. It goes on. Then Lexi, volleyball and basketball, varsity all 4 years for basketball, varsity 2 years for volleyball, 3.8 GPA, National Honor Society, Honor Roll, History Honorary, Child Welfare Club, Freshie Award, and it says extracurricular activities, working at the Shakery, hanging out with friends, reading, and watching basketball, right?
Yes.
Which one is your favorite of those?
Definitely basketball, I feel like, or working at the Shakery for sure. I feel like it's kind of helped me come out of my shell a little because I'm around everyone. If you could ask anyone, even when Lily's in there, she can see a whole different Lexi when I'm at work because I have to be very bubbly and outgoing. So
I love the Reese Flurry. That's my favorite. I'm just hit that all the time. You want to go to college at Ohio University and
Yes.
major in?
Yes. I changed the major last time I put that. I think I want to do exercise science, so like kind of like a physical therapist a little bit.
Okay. That sounds cool. And Lily, your college
Yeah.
plans?
I want to go health sciences, anything pre-dental, because I end up wanting to go to dental school.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
School picked out?
Ohio State. That's
Ohio
where
State?
I really want to go, yeah.
Okay.
I'm applying now, so.
I'm just going to say right now, I'm going to put a pitch in. You guys are both wearing Marshall shirts, and I graduated from Marshall, so we could push that. No, you guys do what's best for you. Marshall's a great school. But you guys are looking forward to basketball and looking forward to tomorrow night in volleyball, and get after it. And we appreciate you guys coming up and joining us and talking about your athletics and academics. What's your favorite subject in school?
For me, probably history.
History?
I feel like I've always excelled better in history compared to my other subjects.
Lily?
Chemistry.
Chemistry?
Yep.
Really? Okay.
It's really hard, but I like it.
All right. What's the worst? What's the toughest subject?
Physics, for sure.
Oh, really?
This year,
Yeah. Oh,
that's
yeah.
a tough
Physics
one.
is really
Physics
hard.
is tough. Yeah, I'll give you that. That's rough. All right. Well, congratulations.
Thank you for having
Sure,
us.
absolutely. Screen Doctor Senior Student Athlete of the Week. Each one of the recipients will get a Buffalo Wild Wings gift card and a T-shirt. And we appreciate you guys. Good luck tomorrow night.
Thank
and
you.
we'll keep following you, and we can't wait to see you guys out on the basketball court. But you're not done with volleyball yet.
No, not yet.
All right. Keep it going.
Thank
All right.
you.
Thank you, guys. All right. It's brought to you by Screen Doctors, County Road 1 in South Point, behind the Perry Township Fire Department. Danny Lane takes care of your screens for windows, doors, screened-in porches. Always taking care of your screens and always supporting student-athletes at Ironton High School. One final timeout. We'll come back, and we'll be joined by Coach Keys once again. We'll take a look at Gallia Academy when we continue with Inside Ironton Football on News Talk 106.7 WIRO, The Eagle, and Kool TV.
When a customer calls, emails, or messages, every second matters. If you're not first to respond, someone else will be. Action AI and Automation helps local businesses follow up faster, answer every call, and books more appointments automatically. We're a local business platform built for local businesses. Never miss an opportunity. Get your free Speed to Lead playbook now at actionaisystems.com/football. That's actionaisystems.com/football.
Big news. Football is back, and so is Pick 6 from 1999 at Buffalo Wild Wings. This is the ultimate meal for two, with 2 entrees, 2 sides, and 2 drinks. Pick between boneless wings and any of the 26 sauces and seasonings, spicy sauced or grilled crispy chicken dippers, and hand-smashed double-stacked all-American cheeseburgers with sides and fries, tots, and potato wedges. Pick 6 meal for 2 at participating locations for a limited time. Pricing may vary by region. See service for details. Tax fees extra. Not valid with other discounts or offers.
When you're looking for the deal that's right for you, and you want the best quality and service too, I'm gonna tell you about the place that you should try, and this will be the only place where you buy.
What do you look for in an insurance agency? Honesty, reliability, experience? You'll find them all and more at Sheer Mountain Insurance. Whether it's auto, home, life, business, or more, see Sheer Mountain Insurance, 209 South 3rd Street in Ironton. Call 740-532-8755 for affordable, reliable insurance when you need it most.
The moments, the images, the memories. They say a picture is worth 1,000 words. With Randall Crank Photography, you'll have a lifetime of conversation. Randall Crank Photography captures those images on the field, on the court, and in any setting. Whether it's senior portraits, sports or action shots, highlight and hype videos, or team shots. Randall Crank Photography gives you the shots you'll love and cherish. Call and schedule your session today, 740-237-7796, or connect on social media at Randall Crank Photography.
This football season, there's no better place to fuel up before the game or celebrate a Fighting Tiger win than Patties and Pints in downtown Ironton. From gourmet burgers to crisp wings and ice-cold drafts, Patties and Pints brings big flavor and hometown pride together under one roof. Bring your team, bring your appetite, and bring your Tiger spirit. Check out the menu and game day specials at pattiesandpints.com. Patties and Pints, where Ironton eat, drink, and cheers.
Your college experience should be built just for you, supporting everything you value most. That's why Ohio University delivers the high-quality education we're known for right here on our southern campus. Whether you're a full-time student or working full-time, Ohio's affordable, flexible degrees are always in demand in our community and can take you anywhere. Earn a degree in your own backyard on your own terms and move your career and your community forever forward. Learn more at ohio.edu/southern.
Since 1891, the Ironton Elks Lodge number 177 has proudly served our community, supporting youth, student athletes, and education. From the most valuable student scholarship and annual essay contest to youth sports sponsorships, the Elks are dedicated to making a difference. The Ironton Elks Lodge 177 salutes the Ironton Fighting Tigers as they defend their state football championships. Go Big Eye!
We are there for you, to care for you at the health plan.
The health plan is still growing, giving you a large network of doctors, friendly and helpful customer service representatives, and competitive, flexible pricing plans that meet your needs. Log on to healthplan.org for more information.
We are there for you, to care for you at the health plan. We are here for you.
This is Inside Ironton Football on News Talk 106.7 WIRO, The Eagle. It's time to find out what's going on at the school. It's Around Ironton High School on News Talk 106.7 WIRO.
All right, final segment on Inside Ironton Football tonight from Buffalo Wild Wings, and we'll take a look at what's going on around Ironton High School athletically. We know, and we talked with the volleyball players here just a moment ago, volleyball tomorrow night, sectionals at Chillicothe Southeastern. Also, the girls' soccer team is at Rock Hill in tournament play. On Thursday, boys soccer against Westfall. That game is played at Tanks Memorial Stadium. First ever playoff game for boys soccer and first ever soccer game played, a high school soccer game played at Tanks Memorial Stadium. We'll have that game on Kool TV right here. So if you can't make it, we want to see the tank packed for this soccer game. It's going to be pretty cool. And then, of course, Friday, football at Gallia Academy. That's a 7 o'clock kickoff. It's not on the calendar there, but Saturday, cross-country meet at the districts at the University of Rio Grande. So good luck to the Harriers of Coach Tim Thomas, who is joining us here. And had a couple of big winners, right? Marlena McCown Jr. won the OVC and also won the Tigertown Cross Country Palooza, right? Okay, so, and good luck to her. Hopefully she can qualify for the state. All right, joined once again by Coach Emmett Keys, and we're going to take a look now at Gallia Academy, the opponent this Friday, and our preview to this game is brought to you by Tackett's Body Shop in Ironton. First-year head coach Dalton Jarrell, they've gone through a lot of coaches up there at Gallia Academy. It was Nathan Metter last year, and Cole Carter had it for a couple of years, and prior to that, I think it was Josh Reif, and it's just been almost like a revolving door of coaches. But now they have Dalton Jarrell, and they're playing a lot better than I think people expected this year. They're 3-5 overall, 2-3 in the OVC. They're in 5th place. Their wins have been against Point Pleasant, Portsmouth, and Chesapeake. They lost to Boyd County, Jackson, Fairland, Colgrove, and Rock Hill. They beat Chesapeake last week 41-0. Max Canada, the quarterback, had a huge game. He was 8 for 11 for 117 yards. He also ran 15 times for 170 yards and 3 touchdowns. And, Coach, as a defensive guy, when you see a guy like that who is a dual threat the way he is, what kind of challenges does he pose for your defense?
Well, with a guy like you said, they can do a lot on his leg as well with throwing the ball. So we try to always tell my guys just to lock in for 2 to 6 seconds now. So you never know. He's scramble drills, so the play never dead for him. And at the end of the day, stay on your man as long as you can, because at the end of the day, he might be letting the play wing on out, then you might find one over the top of you. So it makes it ain't like somebody just sitting in the pocket and letting our D-line just come off and tee off and just get them. It's somebody our D-line got to get contained, and you just stay on your man, because at the end of the day, you never know how long each play will take.
How much have you noticed as far as difference goes between last year and this year's Gallia team? What were they, 1-9 last year? They're 3-5 this year. They've got a win over Portsmouth.
Yep.
So they're very capable. How much difference have you seen in them year to year?
Oh, yeah, exactly what you said, because you can tell later in the season they're getting better. We was talking about that earlier, Coach Jarrett was, when we was talking to our defense and saying they're getting better. They got better during the duration of their season. And so at the end of the day, we know we're going to get their best fight. But last year, we knew, like, if we got on them early, we probably was going to weigh them down and put them down in the dirt. But we know now this year, like, if them beating Portsmouth, they went toe-to-toe. Then them beating them, knowing that Portsmouth got some good athletes, and knowing that okay, well, we might gotta, do what we gotta do, obviously each week, but knowing that they really gonna come in there and they, give it to us because that new head coach, Coach Gerald, he's probably solidifying them. So at the end of the day, now we think we're gonna get their best shot, and knowing that they got better from the first game of the season to where we at now.
Then you get to play on that grass.
I know.
It's probably in the middle of the field. It's probably brown, right?
Yeah,
and then just the outside is grass, but. I mean, you guys play on turf all the time now. Everybody has turf.
Yes.
What's the transition going from turf to playing on a grass field like that?
See, I don't feel like it'd be that much of a difference, as long as it's not soaking, as long as it's not, muddy or whatnot. But I feel like no matter what, at the end of the day, our athletes are versus them, our linemen versus them, our scheme versus their scheme, and our what we're bringing along that week versus whatever they're trying to scheme up against us. I think no matter what, that going to win, no matter if you on a basketball court or, on a turf field or a grass field. So as long as the weather, permits them, don't have the field and grass, too terrible that it's not bearable that we can't run on. Like one year we did that and it was rain and it was soaking wet and everybody felt like they had just boots on, but as long as the weather can stay cool, I think we should be okay with that and let our kids play and still be fast.
What if they let the grass go really high?
Well, that could handicap us. It could.
When I was in high school, our field was grass too, and it was all dirt in the middle, and our coach was kind of bald, and there was a joke made that he would let the grass grow really long on one side of the field and just kind of comb it over the dirt spot just to kind of cover it up.
Right.
So Ironton leads the overall series with Gallia Academy 50-15. There's been one tie in the series. Ironton won last year 49-10 at the Tank. Tigers have won 6 in a row, 13 of the last 15 in this series against Gallia Academy. But the guys are ready, right?
Yes, sir. 2
weeks to go, and then the playoffs start. So they're getting kind of locked in and focused.
Right.
You can see the light at the end of the tunnel, can't you?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, we can't wait, man, because at the end of the day, we worked so hard to get to this moment. So at the end of the day, we might have had a hiccup earlier in the season, a couple of weeks ago, but at the end of the day, we're just trying to get really locked in on where we're trying to go, and that's obviously to make it to the championship. So we're basically tying all the knots right now and all the loose screens and preparing ourselves to not lose one play, because we know one play or two bad plays or three bad plays can handicap us and put us back and to starting over and think about what we're going to do next season. So we're just trying to really lock in and bring the best out of our kids as much as we can.
Yeah. It's Friday night, 7 o'clock. We're on the air at 6:30 here on News Talk 106.7 WIRO. The Eagle radio only. We'll also have it streaming on Kool TV, the audio, and WIROradio.com. Coach, the kids love the Pick Six. You want to do this? You got six
Pick
questions.
six.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just 6 unusual questions, and we're just looking for fun answers.
Okay.
Is cereal soup?
I never thought about that, but that is. It might be. I ain't think about that. I would say, yeah, thinking about it.
All right. I mean, it's not hot, but, I mean, it's
Right.
bowl, spoon.
So
liquid.
do it technically got to be hot?
It doesn't have to, I don't guess. I mean, I've had cold soup before.
Yes, exactly. So,
Okay.
yeah, it's definitely soup. I agree with that.
Okay. If you could be in any movie, what would it be?
Any movie. I would say the movie Life. Have you ever seen Life?
I haven't.
Yeah, it's a movie with Eddie Murphy and Martin Lawrence. It's just so many. Do
Okay.
you know who Bernie Mac is?
Yeah.
There's
Oh, yeah.
so many comedians in that movie. Like, I just like to be like a bystander and like in
Just laugh.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. I
Those
love
guys
that
are
movie
great.
though. I love that.
Top 3 goofiest looking animals.
Yeah. Let's see. I think a hyena is one.
Okay.
Definitely one. Top 3. I don't. I wish I had the kids with me. What did Bryson say?
That wasn't his. He had a different batch of questions. I'm gonna throw a giraffe in there.
Okay,
right?
yeah,
That's
yeah.
goofy.
They made it funny.
What about a manatee? I just popped in my head.
Yeah,
manatee.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
What was your favorite TV show growing up?
TV show, probably Martin. Have you ever seen Martin?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I love Martin.
Martin's
though.
funny.
Yeah,
Martin's funny.
I love comedians, so it's probably Martin. Yeah.
Who's the most interesting person you've ever met?
I'm gonna just say one that I just recently met and I'm with every day. Probably Coach Smith, cause Coach Smith just like how he comes about stuff every single day. So I just wish I knew him like 20 years ago and know him. Like I wonder how he was such and such. But probably just Coach Smith. That's the first person I just thought of in my head.
Last one. Would you rather have all traffic lights you approach be green or never have to stand in line again? You never stand in line, but everything's green when you're driving.
Green, definitely green. I ain't got that much patience.
All right. Coach M. McKee's joining us here on Inside Ironton Football. Coach, I appreciate it. Good luck Friday against Gallia Academy. Don't forget Thursday, soccer at Tanks Memorial Stadium. Tournament time, Ironton Westfall will have the game streaming live on Kool TV at 7:30, and then football Friday night from Gallipolis. Thank everybody for joining us. Jacob Hankins for producing. Thanks for watching Inside Ironton Football on Kool TV and listening on News Talk 106.7 WIRO, The Eagle. Have a good evening.
This has been Inside Ironton Football on the Eagle. Get to the game this week or listen live on your home of Fighting Tiger Sports. News Talk 106.